What's up, y'all? This is MGTV Reactions, and today we're going to be reacting to Olivia again, y'all. Like, this lady just don't stop, okay? She just don't stop. So, you guys, Olivia got on live earlier today or this afternoon or whatever, and she was um, going back and forth with the people once again about her choices when it comes to Jerrod and that whole affair situation that they had going on. I thought some of the stuff she was saying was pretty interesting. All right. Um, the main thing that I thought was interesting was the fact that she sat there and claimed that Jerrod was burning, okay, but yet she was dealing with him at the time she learned this information. I mean, she just she just plays herself with the things that she says, in my opinion. Okay, to come on here and to say that the man had, he was over there itching and burning, but you was the one that was dealing with him, and Nisha is insane. So, are you telling on yourself? All right, are you letting us know that you were also itching and burning as well? Like, this girl just constantly contradicts herself. She just constantly contradicts herself. It just makes no sense. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen in a little bit and react to that live that she just did. But before I do that, I just want to say hello to Leica. Thank you so much for subscribing. And hey, Teresa, yes, you guys, when you come in, please thumbs up the live. Comment your thoughts down in the chat because I want to hear what y'all got to say. And hit that subscribe button for me, all right? Now, let me go ahead and share my screen really quickly because this girl is just nonstop. So let's just talk about it real quick before I go ahead to bed. All right. All right, now here we go.
I'm not going to be like him. I can say some crazy shit that I know, but I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it unless I know some crazy shit. But I'll just say, yeah, especially since I know he be catching shit. Yeah, I was. I didn't, like I said, I didn't want to sleep with him anymore. That's not what I wanted to do. After a while, I was like, okay, I'm good with this. But he just kept trying and trying and trying and trying and trying and trying, girl. But, it is what it is. Yeah, flies everywhere. Yes.
So she claims she didn't want to sleep with him. We all know that that's not the case, all right? But now she's saying that he be catching ish, which means she's saying basically that he's been catching STDs, all right? So, but because he kept trying and trying and trying, even though she knows that he caught an STD, she goes ahead and sleeps with him anyway. And she wonders why the people says that she's a dummy and says that she plays herself. Because if you know how high the STD, house in Virginia rates, everything, if you know how high the rates are, and you knew that man was burning, then why would you sleep with him? You see how you make yourself look dumb? Like what?
Let me block you. My house is full of shitty diapers. Actually, no. I'm a pick me. Are y'all mad? Y'all mad? Y'all mad, huh? Am I hurting y'all feelings? Look at y'all in these comments. Y'all mad. Boo-hoo. Let me block y'all. Like I said, I win. You lose every single time. Because a bitch like me got to walk away. But you could never.
She just cracks me up. She's constantly trying to change the narrative. So she said a bee like her gets to walk away. Well, Olivia, did you really walk away, or was it that he called you, cursed you out, and blocked you? You didn't walk away. If he didn't block you, you would still continue. He blocked you to make his wife feel better, All right. And also probably because he was upset that you are online telling all the business once again. All right. So you did not win anything. All right. And you did not walk away. He walked away from you. This is how it keeps happening. He just keeps walking away. Like, I don't understand. But then he also keeps coming back. So he's an idiot as well.
And I think that's why y'all mad too. I think that's why y'all really mad, because y'all are in the same predicament. You guys could never walk away. Yet you alone to raise 2 kids. Yep, I sure am. Happily alone. 100%. Yes. Yes. Happily alone, honey. That's cool. That's okay, honey. But you don't know what he did, Miss Key. You don't know what he did, though. And I'm not going to tell y'all either.
I highly doubt that Olivia is happily alone. She's not happy at all, because if she was happy over there raising her 2 children by her lonesome, she would not have put herself in this position again. And we all know that. So Olivia just likes to change the narrative. She wants everybody to believe that she's all right. But here's the thing. How do you go from crying while reading poems on live about healing, all right? Dare to Let Go. That's the book that she was reading when she burst into tears because of the words in the book. How do you go from that, right, to saying that you're perfectly fine, happily alone, and then you go back to talking about Jerrod again? This is what I mean. She's just constantly going back and forth. Like, I don't get it. For some reason, she still wants to convince the people that she did not play herself. She's in denial. That's clear. Anyway, let me see what y'all said real quick. You said, and she still sleeps with him, even though I'm sure she has some issues. Well, yeah, girl, for all we know, she probably burnt him. For all we know, if he was ever burning to begin with. Teresa said, what did she win? I mean, I guess she won a wet cat. That's all she got out of it at the end of the day. And what, $125 for some groceries? Steve says, Liv is a lot lizard with an apartment. Yes, I agree. Twan Bug says, what did she win? Like I said, you guys, she won a wet cat and $125 for the groceries. That's what she won. And a broken heart. It's some demon/personalities. It's actually scary. It is. Like, girl, what are you doing? Are we healing? Or are we, what are we doing here? What is she doing? I don't get it. 1 minute we're crying and reading books, and then the next we are, talking about that's my D again, and he wants to come back. Like, I just don't get it. What are we doing? But anyway, let's continue.
My Instagram girlies will get that information. So he played himself, honestly. But okay, guys, yeah, he played me. He played me so good. He played me. Are you happy? How many tattoos do I have? I have a lot, baby.
Olivia is having a hard time accepting the fact that she definitely got played, all right? She put herself out there, all right, threw the coochie at him. He took it. She didn't bring up anything about her kids or nothing like that, all right? He took his wife on vacation. He got that cat too. If he is creeping with other women, he got those cats too, all right? Then he took his wife on vacation, bent her over the balcony on a cruise, right? Got off the vacation, came back to Olivia's house and pulled the chocolate banana out for her to swallow. That just came out of Nisha's ass. And what? How did he play himself? You played yourself. The only way he played himself was he played a good woman, all right? Or he played his own wife, all right? He played the woman that's over there taking care of his kids full time. So, yeah, he played himself when he did that. But outside of that, he won the game, all right? if your whole purpose was to break them up, all right, and tear apart their marriage and get your kids back and get off of child support, if that was the sole purpose behind all of this, Olivia, you lost. Accept that and move the fuck on.
Oh, Jay, don't worry. He apologized. He apologized to my son. Mm-hmm. He was over here playing with my son, all types of shit. Buying AJ food and stuff. It was cute.
Okay.
Oh, I definitely do, Emily. That's why I'm not there being his doormat. She is. I definitely see my worth, baby. Definitely. Oh, most definitely, Noodle. He he's already tried. He's blocked now. Yeah, that's the real tea. But I'm not gonna get into that. My Instagram girlies get that.
First of all, she keeps saying the Instagram girlies are going to get the tea. She's not putting no tea over on the Instagram. Last thing the Instagram girlies got was those damn text messages, all right, that showed that she was the one that was being thirsty. Also, I don't know. I highly doubt that he was over there really trying to play stepdaddy to AJ. I mean, how much time could he possibly have had to be just laid up playing around with her kids? All right. I feel like he was coming over there, getting the chocolate banana wet, and then dipping off. That's what it seems like to me. All right. And then she's saying he's tried to come back and he's apologized. I highly doubt that. Apologize for what? For what? I mean, I just did a live, what was it, a couple days ago or whatever, over the weekend, where she was trying to insinuate that Jerrod was over there or whatever at night. So, okay, Olivia, if he did apologize and come back over there and you accept that, then that means that you, in fact, don't know your worth. You don't know your worth. You don't feel like you have any worth. Okay? Like, I just don't get the point that she's trying to prove at this point. It just makes no sense. Let's see. Steve says mental health is a process with actual cognitive tools and therapy and sometimes medication. It's not the totally fabricated idea of laying on the couch talking about your childhood. Right. I agree. You said, and she still owes over $30,000 in child support. Girl, you don't do anything right. Exactly. She did not play the game correctly, and she played herself, which is why she still owes a bunch of child support. She has not been able to get her kids, but I think she has not been getting her kids because she just didn't want to go get her kids, all right, because he's no longer going to bring them to her. Either way, she lost. Both the women lost at the end of the day. Yes, Ms. Yellowhawk, she's still over here lying. Ms. G says, AJ said he was hungry about 10 times in his live while she talked about her ex from pre-pandemic time. Right. He constantly keeps saying he's hungry, he's hungry, he's hungry. She said that he just ate, but I don't know. Olivia, I just don't understand how she spends her days. Like, she starts her day at fucking 5 p.m. I don't understand how you're just waking up. All right. What I just want to know. I know the kids ain't sleep all that time. So what are they doing? Did she only get up in the morning just to drop AJ off? She comes right back home and goes to sleep. Like, I just don't understand how she's living over there. And if anything, she just got off a live not too long ago. So the kids should have been ate dinner. For real, for real. Teresa says, Liv truly hates her life. I believe that she does. But she wants the people to believe otherwise. You said she don't even get on Instagram. She can't even get folks to Facebook. She said, bag money grab it. I see. I mean, listen, she's not putting anything else on the Instagram, y'all. She already did her big one when she put out the text that confirmed that they had a sexual relationship. As far as anything else, the people really don't give a damn about that anyway. Unless it's something new where he's begging to come back over there. Okay, then you can show the people that. But outside of that, he asked you if you wanted more time with your kids, ma'am, and you said no. So that's all the people needed to know. But let's continue.
You guys are going to get that real soon. Yep. Okay. So before y'all talk too much, just hush, because y'all gonna look stupid again. Just like you said, he would never, girl. He wish he could. You understand? Okay, cool. Turn it down. That's loud. Him and his damn ding dong ditching. Oh my god, it's so annoying. That sound that you always be listening to. Anyway.
I can't stand the moans. I don't understand what the moans are for. Every time she's moaning. What the fuck is that? She's annoying. Steve says Liv will be talking about the same thing when she's 54 with a flat butt and 3 chins. Yes, child. She's never letting Jerrod go. She's never letting him go. Tasha says this woman needs a mental eval. I'm not even sure if this happened. Liv is so unwell and delusional. She really believes the delusion. She needs a intervention ASAP. Well, from what I understand, Stella's supposed to be coming by pretty soon. So hopefully, I don't know. She said she was going to do therapy. Some people are saying that CPS is mandating her to therapy. I don't know. We shall see. But whatever she's doing right now, the book that she's reading, Dare to Let Go, that shit's not helping, because the people in the comments are able to provoke her every time into talking about the situation with Jerrod. And I really don't think it takes much. I think that she already has that situation on her mind. So when somebody else says something about it in the chat, she's automatically just going to go in and start talking about that anyway. KW said, now it's coming off as lies. It definitely is lies. Do I believe what she's saying? I don't believe that. Listen, I don't believe that Jerrod has apologized. I don't believe that he's banging down her door trying to get back in there. I'm quite sure Jerrod knows now that if he really wanted to be there, he could. But is it worth risking his stability with that woman now that she knows what was going on? All right. I think he might try to tread lightly at this point. I don't believe everything that she's saying, basically, you guys. Ms. G said this lie was full of delusions, hunger, bugs, flies, gnats, and lies. Right. What's going on with the gnats over there? She probably do got a fucking pile of dirty diapers or something. She just seems like she has not been able to be productive at all. Mary Red calls her the SDD queen. Y'all is hilarious. Well, let's go ahead and listen to what else she has to say.
Enough of that, you guys. I see you guys are still obsessed with Olivia and Jerrod saga. Get over it. It's over, okay? Get over it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I would never go back to him, but let him pay some bills and satisfy my needs. Sure, why not? I did that, yeah. And he did pay my bills. He paid a couple of my bills. Sure did.
Again, Olivia's sitting here contradicting herself. She's saying she would never go back to Jerrod. However, she said that at some point, Nisha would no longer be needed. She said that because she thought that there was a chance that Jerrod and her would get together and he would leave Nisha in the dust. All right. So she felt like at some point Nisha would never be needed. All right. She's going to say later on in this live, I don't know if we'll ever even get to that point, that her and Jerrod was over there talking about living on a farm with all the kids and being together until they're old. And Olivia is just a mess. Girl, if that man came back to there tomorrow, you would open your door. You're waiting. In fact, you guys, I believe she's just sitting there waiting. Okay. And she's getting antsy because he's taking too long to come back. That's what I think.
But we'll get into that another day. Oh, like I said, I have all the receipts for all of that stuff. But not right now, okay, guys? Like I said, you guys can never make me feel bad. I already took accountability for what I did. But like I said, that's my ex-husband. That's my baby daddy. And she's a doormat. So it is what it is. Poor baby. But life gives you what you're worth. And that's her life. I wish that you could just do the right thing. What the hell?
Her saying life gives you what you're worth for me. As if she's come across anything substantial in life. All right. After the relationship with Jerrod, she came across 2 other bombs. They gave her babies and fucking left. All right. So what are you worth then if life is giving you what you're worth? Like, be quiet. Shit.
Emily Jones, wouldn't you like to know? Why would I ever answer any of your questions? Are you paying for answers? You're not. So go ahead and assume what you want to assume. Because unless you drop some money in my Cash App, girl, you ain't getting no questions answered. Are you worried he is going to use it in the court against you, like blackmail or bribe or something? What are you talking about? Are you guys still asking me questions that you want really answered for real? Like, are you guys really asking me for real? I'm just curious. Because they're miserable, baby. They're mad. They're mad. Because he shit on every last one of you guys. You guys were like, oh my God.
Oh, jeez. Jerrod didn't shit on anybody but you, Olivia. I just don't get it. Let me see what y'all talking about. Teresa says she didn't wake up until almost 4 yesterday with 2 kids under the age of 3. That's crazy. Yeah, Teresa, I don't even understand how she manages to do that because my kids would be up and running around at around definitely by 7 o'clock, 7:30, 8 a.m. for sure. Sleeping all day just wouldn't. It's just not possible when you have young kids. Miss G says she doesn't feed them because she goes on starvation sprees to try to lose weight. She said it was 7 p.m. and she had not eaten all day. When she starves herself, she starves AJ too. Well, that's child abuse and that's neglectful. Just because you're starving yourself because you're depressed doesn't mean that the kids don't need to eat. That's dumb as hell. Got up at 4, don't wash her cat, do her makeup, neglect her children, and go live. That's the day in the life of Liv. Child, that's what it seems like. You guys, I'm going to ask you really quickly to hit that subscribe button for me if you have not already. Comment your thoughts down in the chat, and also hit that thumbs up button for me, all right? All right, let's continue to see what else she has to say.
His black queen. They're so happy. Girl, bye. He's miserable. He's miserable. He really is. He doesn't even like her. He talks bad about full black women. It's really sad. It's so sad. And that's one thing I don't have recorded of him saying, but I really do wish I recorded that. Because I was like, oh my God. So it's really, really sad. It's so sad that you guys.
At this point, I feel like Olivia tries to spin the story to make it seem like Jerrod is a certain way when it's really her that behaves that way. She claims that Jerrod talks badly about black women. But so if he's talking badly about black women, but you have 2 dark brown daughters, all right, and you see the way he talks about black women, wouldn't that be a turnoff for you? Or is it okay for him to talk about black women because you're light skinned? I mean, I don't get it. If anything, Olivia has already proved herself to be colorist. But now she's trying to throw that on Jerrod and make it seem like he doesn't like black women either. Well, ma'am, he has 2 brown daughters and a brown ass wife. So I highly doubt it.
That you guys, but it makes sense. It makes complete sense that you guys back up a man like that. It makes complete sense. Complete sense.
Hold on. Miss G said in this live she referred to the Web3 as dumb kids and quickly tried to fix it by saying my kids. Yeah, I also seen that she said that Jerrod doesn't really love the kids. He doesn't know how to love the kids because he doesn't love himself. I think that Olivia goes back and forth when it comes to the love of the kids. Okay? As a mother, I'd like to believe that because she's a mother, that she loves her children. But the fact that she goes without getting them for her visits, and that the fact that she doesn't fight for her children, sometimes it makes me question how much love she actually has for the children. Is it that she loves her children and she really wants her children, or is it that she just wants to have them to have more power in the situation between her and Jerrod? So I kind of go back and forth between the two. But and I think that sometimes she gets upset with the other kids still because she sees how they enjoy their time with Nisha. She wants them to hate the lady so bad, but it's clear that they don't. And I think that hurts her. And so therefore, she kind of starts to get irritated and upset with them as well. Let's see. Let me just scroll down. It's a lot in the chat. You said her family must be so sick of hearing the same thing. Girl, get some therapy and move on. I agree. If I was her mother and her sister, I wouldn't be able to sit on the phone listening to this. Miss G says AJ is constantly complaining about being itchy. I'm sure he has a diaper rash sitting in that diaper all day at 3. Well, I mean, isn't it time to start potty training? What's going on with that? Anyway, you guys, let me go ahead and get back to this live.
Complete sense. So like I said, do your big one, y'all. Do your big one in the comments. Trying to hurt me. You could never, because I know my worth. Like I keep saying. And have I made mistakes? Yes. I've already told you guys that. But like I said, I'm the one that gets to walk away. And to me, maybe not to y'all, to me, that's a blessing. 100%. Yes. And I'm not going to keep sleeping with him in order to see my kids. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not. I'm not going to keep sleeping with him. I'm not going to keep, no. Because like I said, he wanted to keep that going forever. He's like, I don't know why we can't just keep this going. And I'm like, no. The fuck I look like? Trying to take me, girl, no. I'm good. I deserve better. I don't want that shit.
Well, Olivia, if you truly felt like you deserved better, then you would have never slept with him to see your kids in the beginning to begin with. Like, she wants us to believe that this was all so she could see her kids, but the damn kids wasn't even over there like that. So you was getting bent over on your knees, doing all sorts of tricks and everything, and still didn't get to see your kids more. She doesn't want to see the kids more. She really wants to see that man. That's not what this is about. She's irritating me when she keeps saying, oh, I'm not going to do this. I shouldn't have to sleep with him to see my kids. Well, bitch, when he asked you if you wanted more time with the kids, you should have said yes. Instead, you said, no, you want the D. So let's just stop trying to act like everybody didn't see that, because we saw it. The fuck? We know what it is that you want. And it damn sure ain't more time with the kids, because when you got the kids, you're sitting there yelling at the kids, won't let the kids go outside because you want them to watch the babies while you get on live and continue to talk crap about the stepmother. Like, I don't get it. Please stop with the bullshit already. She's getting on my nerves.
But y'all can have it, though. Y'all can have that shit. I guess he talks bad about his daughters. He, like I said, he don't love nobody, honey. He doesn't love anybody. He doesn't even love our kids. He doesn't. He doesn't. I don't think he does. Honestly, I mean, he cares about them. I know he cares about them, but I don't think he's.
Well, Olivia, I beg to differ. For her to sit here and say that Jerrod doesn't love the kids just speaks as to how low she will go. Because he's not loving on her, he doesn't love the kids. The fact that that man fought for his kids is enough for people to see that he loves his kids. That's something that you did not do. So why would you ever get on here and say that he doesn't love his kids? He fought for his kids. He provides for his kids. All right. He takes his kids places. He married a woman who he knows is going to be a good figure for them. All right. I think that Jerrod really does love his children. So I'm confused. I mean, that's clear to see that he loves the kids. He just don't want your funky ass. That's what it is. And if he does want your funky ass, he don't want to wife you. Don't sit here and say that he does not love his kids. Like she just will say anything. It just irritates me. Britt says she wasn't getting more time with those kids. He was just meeting her to drop off and pick up the kids rather than her picking them up from school because her car can't make it that far. Right. So, but now he's not willing to do that. She's not getting her kids. So that's what I'm saying. She's the one that don't really give a damn about the kids. CC Life says it's a court order. He can't keep the kids from her. She's a liar. She thought Nisha was going to leave him. Exactly. That's what I said. She wants to say he's trying to make it so that she has to sleep with him in order to see the kids. Ma'am, if the custody order says that you pick those kids up on Thursday from school, that is the time that you are able to pick them up on Thursday from school. I don't understand. If you choose not to pick them up, that means that you really don't want the damn kids. It's just that simple. Tasha says, so why not go to parenting classes and get a job to show the courts you're trying? That wasn't an option. Man, this lady is wild. Exactly. She was not willing to fight for her kids through the courts, you guys, because she is more focused on the man, not the kids. And I think that we all can see that now. Like, it's very clear.
He's capable of loving anyone, because he does not love himself. You know? And I'm not going to keep, like I said, I'm not going to keep sleeping with him in order to be in my kid's life. I'm not going to do that. And I'm also not going to play their twisted ass, weird ass game. Like,
I'm going to need her to stop saying this dumb ass shit. So before January, before the affair started, Olivia didn't have to lay on her back to see her kids, right? She was still seeing her kids then for her visitation without laying on her back. So why is it now all of a sudden she wants to make it seem like to the people that if she's not giving up the cheeks, he's not going to let her see the kids? Like, I just can't with her. She's sick. She's really sick.
Like, can you imagine? He wants me. Like, that man cannot be in the same room as me without trying to touch me. Okay? Period, point blank. I don't care. Call it what you want. You guys, maybe, can you guys diagnose that? What the fuck is that? Don't say, oh, because you're just an easy bitch. No. What the fuck? The man cannot keep his fucking hands off of me. So, what the fuck? Like I said, the last time I seen him, he damn near took it from me. I was like, no, nigga, I'm not trying to fuck with you. He doesn't give a fuck.
Well, here's the thing. She keeps trying to make it seem like Jerrod SA'd her. Like he came over there and just forced himself on her. But Olivia, if you really did not want to be bothered with the man, then why the hell did you even open the door? Why did you open the door? You opened the door because you wanted him to come over there and to try you. That's what happened. Stop trying to make it seem like that man came over there and graped you. He did not. He did not. He doesn't have to because you are easy. We've seen that already. From the randoms that you let come over the damn house. You are easy. So if Jerrod comes over there, what? He ain't got to try too hard to get it, girl.
Oh. Anyway, it doesn't even matter. Like I said, I'm not playing that game no more. You guys can have it. You don't think he could? No, he couldn't. He wouldn't. This is all a game to fuck with Olivia. So guess what? Olivia is not playing anymore. Olivia said you can have it. That's the only way the game will stop with Olivia, is if Olivia stops playing the game. What the hell just happened to my computer? Did it turn off? So now he SA'd you? He didn't SA me, but it was very forceful. And I'm never going to do it again with him. Like, I'm never going to. But
So after he SA'd you and he was very forceful with you, you still got on live and came on here and told the people, that's my D. That's my D. I can get the D whenever I want. But you want us to believe that he came over there and forced himself on you. When we seen the text messages where you're pursuing him and asking for him to come and give you some of the chocolate banana. Yeah, okay, girl. Anyway, let me see what y'all talking about. Teresa says, girl, you don't love your kids, all 5 of them. Look how you treat all of them. Child. Steve says, court ordered supervised visitation, then her abandonment is in her future. I could definitely see that happening. Because, I mean, she doesn't care about getting them now. Ms. G says she's clinically insane at this point, like a damn case study for psychology course. Right. While saying that Jerrod doesn't love his kids, knowing Robin and her classmates watch is disgusting. Funny as hell. I agree with you. She knows that man loves his kids. She knows that. Miss Love says she doesn't realize how bad he talked about her for so many years. She gets amnesia. Yeah, he said a lot of nasty things about her. And just like he's talked badly about her to make Nisha feel more secure in her spot. All right, he went over there and did the same thing to Olivia. He came over there and talked crap about Nisha to make Olivia feel secure in her spot, which is the side piece. He wanted to make her feel like she was fun, all right? And like he wanted to keep things going because it was convenient for him to do so. I mean, Jerrod was talking shit about both of the women, more than likely, because that's what men do. They play both sides. S.C. Johnson says she needed an excuse because she's not going to see the kids anymore. Something happened. Olivia is just trying to get ahead of the cart before it comes out. She wants people to hate that man. That definitely may be the case, S.C. Johnson. However, people are still windmilling for Jerrod and saying that they don't believe that they ever even had an affair. So Olivia's never going to be able to make everyone on YouTube hate Jerrod. So she might as well just stop trying. It's not going to work. Steve says if Jerrod absolutely hated his kids, he would still be a better parent than her. I mean, listen, if this is how he hates his kids, by taking care of them, being a provider, showing up for them every day, being a part of their extracurricular activities and things like that. I mean, if this is hating the kids, then shit. I guess Olivia hates the kids more because she does less than that. I don't know. Like, what? He does not hate the kids. Thank you so much for subscribing, CC Live. Miss Love says, I think she baited him to get him to bring them there. Yeah, probably so. Let me go down. Tasha says, Liv doesn't even want that man. He's the only dude that took care of his kids, cooked and bathed them. Look at baby daddies 2 and 3. She realized the grass wasn't greener and now she is spiraling. Exactly, Tasha. But so that's why I think that she still wants him. I said that several times. Like, unfortunately, even though Jerrod is not faithful, he still had good qualities that Olivia has yet. She's not been able to find that in any of the other men she's dealt with yet. So just because of those things, there's going to be a part of her that still wishes that they could be a family again. Because she hasn't found that in the other men she's dealt with. So, I mean, I can understand it, but I mean, unfortunately, he's taken and he's married. So it ain't nothing she could do about that at this point. The game she already played didn't work. Nisha didn't leave. Nisha's going to fight. So listen. Afro Jake says this hoe is dangerous. She gave up the kitty for 5 months and got nothing out of it. She took herself 5 years backwards. K-Mans, I agree with you. CC Life said, when she said he kidnapped his children, that's when I was done with her. The police could have really hurt him. Right. So we remember that. I remember that. She definitely said that Jerrod kidnapped the kids. She was trying to withhold the kids. She was trying to force him to be around her. She did not want the kids around Nisha, but yet she wants to sit here and talk about she's against people you know, using the kids as a weapon against the other parent. That's what she did to him. When she called the cops and said that he kidnapped the kids, anything could have happened. He's a black man. All right. She don't give a damn what she says. Let me go down. Rose Trujillo, right. She has not had the web since she announced that her and Jerrod had a fling. And that's very telling. So because he's not going to bring them up there to her anymore, she's not going to get them. Well, how much does she really want to see her kids then? Why would he continue to still bring the kids to her if she is online telling everybody that they had an affair? Of course, Nisha would say he can no longer do that. Right? So now because he can't bring them up there, she's not seeing the kids. But she's the one who really loves and wants the best for the kids. And she wants to have them in her care. Yeah, right. She's full of shit. Let's continue.
It was forceful, but I then gave into it. So it's not essay. But I didn't want him to come over here, but he still came over here. So I bet he's cheating on that lady before me. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Girl, you have no idea. I know the stories. You have no idea. Like I said, if that's the prize, baby, I don't want it. Y'all can have it. I gotta do all that just to get some bills paid and to go on a fucking vacation? Nigga, bye. Nigga, bye. Fuck out of here. But like I said, I think that's a prize, honey.
Pride is the prize. Who said that? Did y'all say that? Because I damn sure don't think he's a prize. He's just a man. He is just a man. He is not the prize. But ma'am, you are not the prize either. Okay?
How come there's no ring? How come there's no ring camera photos of him? There's ring videos of him coming in and out of my house. I'm not giving them to you guys. Why would I give you guys, the haters, my information? Why would I give you guys anything?
Well,
I already told you my Instagram.
Olivia knew that once she did that Instagram thing that somebody was going to leak it. All right. So she's saying, why would she give us the clear ring footage? But why did you give us the text messages? Why did you give the people the, AJ recording a man on his tablet while you are wrapping your legs around him on the couch? But you don't want to put up the ring camera footage that's clear? I mean, at this point, I really don't feel like she needs to put anything else out there. I think we've had enough. I mean, I just don't get it. But what would be the big deal about the ring camera footage if you really had some?
Wasn't there like one of my biggest stalkers saying that there was supposedly proof of him coming in and out of my place? So wasn't supposed to give that to you guys? Oh, right. There's none, right? Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. But yeah, I have a lot of, shitload of receipts. But my girl is on Instagram will get it. Oh my God, I'm in this damn song. Liv, don't even tell these dusties anything. I'm not, girl.
Olivia is slow. The people just told her not to tell anybody anything. Yet she already been on here just saying anything out of her mouth already. She just said that Jerrod was burning. Okay, so now people can assume that you must have been burning too because you was messing with him, right? She came on here and said that Jerrod called her to apologize and he's still trying to come back over there. What are you going to show the people on the Instagram? What's the difference between the shit you're saying online versus what you're going to post on Instagram? She's not going to post anything on Instagram. Girl, you tell all the tea on Instagram, on YouTube anyway. The hell?
I'm the girlies on Instagram. Definitely did not. You're just not invited and you're mad. You can't afford it. You're broke.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Everyday Life with Taboo. You said that nasty, wet sounding audio. We didn't ask for that either. She really should just stop talking about it. Yes. I mean, it's not even like, I guess the people that come in her chat, if they bring it up, she feels the need to address it every time, which I don't get because it's already been addressed over and over and over and over again. But I just feel like this situation is already on her mind anyway, which is why she's going to continue to get on here and talk about it, even though there's not much more to say. Like, I don't get it. And we definitely did not need to hear the audio. Yeah, we didn't need that.
Snacking? No. Actually, Joy, I haven't eaten anything all day. So, like, I have, like, like a bitter taste in my mouth because when you don't eat.
Hold on. Ms. Love says, I don't even think Nisha think he's the prize. I mean, she must. Now, I don't know about that one. Because if he cheated with his ex-wife / baby mama and you still stay and take care of those kids, you're still trying to work out the relationship, you obviously see him, he has some sort of value in her, to her. He has to be valuable. It's either that or she just doesn't want to give Liv the satisfaction of being the reason that their marriage ends. Let's see. Eye for an Eye says the money is low, so now she's trying to scam for the Instagram. I mean, I don't see anybody else paying to get any more tea from off their Instagram. Guess she's done with the poems. Has she been healed? What happened to not talking about this again and becoming a better person? She's bipolar. I agree with you, Marie Jackson. I mean, that's what I'm saying. How do we go from crying and reading poetry to going back to defending being a side piece to your ex-husband? Hey, JB, how you doing? I'm not getting it. She's just constantly going back and forth. It's just not adding up, okay? Yeah, Everyday Life. She said that he was burning, okay? So I guess that means that he scorched her ass too. Everybody's burning. That's what I'm saying. It's too much going on outside. It's too many if you are in a relationship, listen, it's too much going on. All the fact that they've been talking about how high the STD rates are, especially the Hive, house in Virginia, it's skyrocketing, okay? It's not the time to be cheating or being promiscuous. Everybody needs to sit their ass down, okay? K-Man says, we don't put it past Jerrod to sleep with her. That's not the point. The point is her kitty couldn't keep him. Right. Okay? The coochie was not coochieing, all right? I mean, it just didn't do, if it was that good, then she should be off child support. All right. She should be off child support and she should have the man if the coochie was really, if it was all that. Let me see. Her B-Day coming soon, so she's looking for a quick money grab. She talks so much, those people are a fool for paying for it when she's just going to keep running her trap. Liv Liv said burning for the love he has for her, but could also be STD. No, she definitely said he's carrying something. Right, KW? If he's burning, then so is she. Tasha says, Nisha is dumb in my book, but come on, man. He filed for divorce 90 days after marriage, and she refused to sign the paperwork for years. I would have moved on too. Right. I feel like if this was, I don't know what to say as far as like Nisha's dumb. If I was Nisha and this happened, I definitely would have had to leave the home just to have some time to clear my thoughts, all right? To get myself together emotionally, because I would be very upset. I would not be able to sit there and still take care of the kids and be in the house with the man. So I do think that she's dumb if she did not take some time for herself, all right? I mean, but at the end of the day, they're married. Things happen in a marriage. I mean, everybody doesn't leave, at the first instance of cheating. I don't know whether or not Jerrod has cheated on her before that. We don't know that for sure. We all can assume, but we don't know for sure. So I understand her wanting to try and see if she can fix the marriage, but I feel like how do I feel? The fact that he cheated with Olivia was just too much, basically. That's the problem. If he would have cheated with anybody else, it's hurtful, but, I don't know. I can't do the cheating anyway. To be honest, y'all, I'm going to keep it a buck. If you cheat on me, it ain't going to be no peace after that, because everything else you do, I'm going to be questioning every fucking thing. It's not going to be no peace. So I don't know what to say when it comes to that. Nisha, she knows what's best for herself. I'm going to just leave it at that, because I don't know. Oh, let me scroll down. K-Man said, we really don't know what Nisha doing and how she's handling it, but I love that she keeps her business off the net. Yes, that's the best way to do it. Girl, if you're going to be a fool, if you're going to be playing your motherfucking self, do it in private. All right? Because let's not act like most of us women have been a fool for somebody. I know I have. Okay? I have been a fucking fool before, so I get it. But I'm not going to let everybody else know that I'm being a motherfucking fool, okay? That's my business. That's not everybody else's business, okay? So at some point in time, we've all played the fool. She's actually married, so if she wants to try and work on her marriage, that's her business. The fuck, I don't know. I've never been married, so I don't know. I don't give a damn what they do. But let's continue. Let's see what else this lady has to say.
Don't eat. You probably don't know what that feels like, because you probably are really big and fat and obese, and you probably eat every 5 seconds. But for me, a girlie who's lost almost 90 pounds, I haven't eaten anything today. So this is just like putting a taste in my mouth, because I don't have any gum. Stressing me out. You guys could never stress me out. Just to let you guys know. I don't know if you guys knew that. Nothing wrong with snacking anyway. Definitely not, but they like to act like everything I do is a problem. But I'm not. No, you guys are definitely not stressing me out. I'm going to let my laptop charge. Oh, I know. They are too sensitive. And like I always tell them, they don't want to play this game with me, because I'm going to end up hurting y'all feelings. Y'all don't hurt my feelings. So, there's just no point.
The people are definitely hurting Olivia's feelings, because they keep reminding her that she lost. Okay, they keep coming over there in her live chat and letting her know how much of a fool she was and how she played herself, and that she lost and she can't take it, which is why she constantly keeps going back and forth from healing to then defending the whole behavior. Then she goes back to healing, then she's back on here defending the whole behavior, all right, and trying to convince the people that she won, all right. So obviously, the people's words are getting to her. Whether she wants to admit it or not, we can see what it is. She can't hurt our feelings, because I don't give a fuck what they have going on in their private life. It's all entertainment for me. I don't give a damn. Listen, I don't put anything past any man. I don't put any man on a pedestal. I don't doubt that any man will cheat. All right. As far as I'm concerned, it's definitely a possibility with every man out here for them to go ahead and be cheaters. That's not my man. I'm not laying down with him, so I really don't give a damn. She could never hurt me. I don't give a fuck. Okay. Nobody else is invested. All right. The only person that's getting hurt is her because she is the one who's sitting over there by herself. She has 5 kids, but only currently has 2 of them in her care. All right. And she's hurt because, she goes back and forth from being angry at her children and then, trying to claim that she loves them the most. She's upset because she has to watch her children go on and enjoy their time with Nisha. All right. She's hurt by it all. She's upset by the fact that, the best man that she ever had is choosing his wife over her. So she's hurt. How the hell are we going to be hurt? It's your life. I mean, I'm confused about that.
He needs to be asleep. I used to be over 300 pounds. Yeah. Keywords, used to be. You probably still are. Yeah. You just block people when you don't like what they say.
Listen, at this point, I don't give a damn about what else she has to say, you guys. All right. She was on live for about, what does it say? 3 hours and 11 minutes. All right. I don't have time to sit here and listen to the whole entire live because I have to work tomorrow, unlike her. Okay. So it was good to come on here and just listen to that little tidbit with you guys. It's just, the fact that she came on here, she just keeps coming up with these new, lies about Jerrod. So, 1 second he doesn't love his kids, then the next minute he SA'd her. She just keeps trying to add on. Now he was burning. All right. So she's just a walking contradiction. I don't think Olivia will ever be able to heal. Okay, because if she can't look past the negative comments where people are still talking about the situation between her and Jerrod, and she's obviously not over the situation herself. So there's never going to be any real elevation or healing because she herself can't let it go. All right. So there's that. Nearly Fairstein, her friend Jen is always in the chat. I guess that's one of her real friends. Everyday Life says Olivia was 400 pounds. I mean, yeah, she was very large over there a while ago. She definitely was quite huge. But, good for her. She lost the weight. And I feel like, she moved back to Texas and lost all that weight because she just knew that if she lost that weight, she was going to get her man back. Okay. Let me see. Live live for over 3 hours tonight and couldn't call the Webbs during their scheduled time. Right. That's a damn shame. She ain't even worried about calling the kids. Tasha says she's already losing Christian with her antics. She needs to chill. Yeah, that's the thing about all of this. At the end of the day, you guys, the kids get older and they are able to see which parent is the problem for themselves. They're able to they can make their own opinions and feelings about you, based off of the things that they're able to see. Those kids are older now and they know what's going on. So, I mean, they normally will drift away from the one that they feel like is the problem. So if she is losing her relationship with Christian, then that's on her. You said Jen goes to her house and babysits. I mean, I wouldn't trust anybody off the internet coming to babysit my kids, but okay. She will gain it back if she can't afford the injections. KW, I agree. Now, listen, at first she was over there binge eating, which while being depressed, but now she's starving herself. So whatever works for her. But anyway, you guys, that's all I have for Olivia. I cannot. I just feel like this is going to be the conversation for another 5 years. All right. As soon as somebody brings it up, she's going to go and have a fit and feel the need to defend herself. And so it's unfortunate. We're never going to see any growth or elevation from Liv. That's what I'm getting from this. So we'll see, you guys, maybe in about 2 days or so, she'll get back on here reading the Dare to Let Go book and cry again. All right. And then the 2 days after that, she's going to get back on here and scream, "That's my day. That's my day." She's definitely a train wreck, KW. But all right, you guys, listen, if you have not hit the subscribe button for me already, please do so before you leave. All right. And hit that thumbs up button for me as well. Also, comment your thoughts down below, because I want to hear what y'all got to say. And until next time, I'm going to see y'all later. All right. Because I'm going to bed. I'm tired. Good night, everybody.